Alrighty. Hello. Hi, Pippin. Happy Thursday. I almost said Wednesday, but I was like, no, that's not right. I know, Pippin. We will be doing Manderville stuff today, but I need to quickly do my, society stuff. Yeah, Pippin. Tell me about it. Yep. But welcome in, everybody. Lulu, congrats on being first. Hello, welcome in. Others, go away. Hi, Laura. Hi, Tots. You should definitely come get Oda. Just let him hang out with you today. 1 or 2 P's for Pippin. It is technically 1 P. I mean, technically it's 2 P's, not 3 P's. But whatever, you get it. You understand. He's named after, Pippin from this video game, but also the Pippin from Lord of the Rings. Yep. Pippin is your name. Yep. Pickle bird. No, it's 2 P's, not 3. So it's P-I-P-I-N. Yeah, there you go, Laura. Pippin! Japanese people are weird. Could have spelled his name. Yeah, piping. They spelled Pippin in 14's name, P-I-P-I-N. Because it's Pippin in Japanese. But in normal spelling, it looks weird. So I decided, you know, fuck it. Let's be weird. I hope everybody's having a good Thursday, though. Oda was a very good boy, and he let me sleep in, probably longer than I should have. But that's just because he went and got a squeaky toy to try to wake me up, and was squeaking like a maniac, and that still did not get me up. So he gave up. He straight up just gave up. He was like, alright, whatever. They're not waking up. Not. Let's see. Tots gets off work at 6. So we'll probably go... Yeah, fuck it. We probably will go till 6. And then, I'll probably cook dinners. I low-key want to be like, Tots, you should re-download Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. If you hadn't, you know, could play that. We've also got to finish doing our taxes. So... Need to farm for that mount still and eventually get melds and food and maybe pods and see if you can solo Byakko. Oh my god. Why are you trying to solo Byakko? Pandora, it should be strong. It's such a good game. And now I can't watch Z because Z's ahead of me. Maybe next week you could ask to ask for a bring your pet to work day. However, someone on staff has a horde of questionable animals, and I doubt we want to open the doors to that. Yeah. I mean, technically Oda is questionable. I don't know how he would react. I think he'd be okay if he was just, like, trapped in the room with you, to be honest. But... I don't know. It did get uninstalled? You bitch. I love you, I guess. Oh, mentor roulette. I'm not even a mentor anymore. I let that shit lapse. I was lazy. I'm getting close to getting it unlocked again, though. Literally, the only thing keeping me back was, like, not leveling up stuff. Which, I think, White Mage is 97, Paladin's 97, about to be 98, so... There we go. We're getting there! Yay! Why are you so late? And totally not me putting shit off all week. Yep. Yep. I haven't even like, isn't there another society tribe that I need to be unlocking and I still haven't done it? You're just over here existing, you know? Oh, not yet? Okay, cool. Okay. I was about to say, I'm so far behind. But yeah, White Mage is about to be 98, Paladin just got 98, and then I'll be set to get Mentor status back, at least for battle. I don't plan on getting the until that just accidentally happened. Really angry that the lot pop requires blood sworn with all 3 Endwalker because you slacked on the hippos because you didn't think it was interesting. Yeah, I understand, but it kind of makes sense. I honestly skipped through most of the society quest stuff. Like, some of it's interesting, but some of it I'm just kind of like, I don't care. So I don't do it. Alright, we need to go. Hold on. Yeah, grats, Lulu. I don't think I've done any Manderville. What is down here? Unironically, hippos were last for you too. Oh, it's wandering. There we go. You're now sworn on Ami and Hippo, or Omni and Hippo, but it's just the grinder. Remember to do the dailies. Yeah. The great thing is getting XP from it. That's the best. Pippin, you always have so much to say. You're max on gatherers? Oh no! Well, rip. Right, what level do we wanna... What, job do we want? 100. Dragoon. A better Dragoon outfit. That'll work. You fuck typing. It's okay. translator is here. Alright, the case of the displaced inspector. I don't remember what happened last time. It might have a recap for us. Looking rather lost herself, Nashu Makaraka has come west in search of the missing inspector. Why, hello there, Indecisive. Horror, how serendipitous that we should cross paths in this far-flung nation. Have you come all this way to lend me a hand? Because let me tell you, I could use the help. Not exactly. You see, I've been doing my absolute darndest to track down the inspector ever since that Mr. Poo-Poo's starship whisked him off to gods know where. Oh, I remember that now. My best lead turned out to be the Thavnarian truth. Eyewitness accounts in the latest issue described a shiny craft headed west across the ocean. So I packed a few things and headed as far west as I was able. This is where I ended up. I've made a few inquiries since my arrival, but I've mostly been acclimatizing myself to the native cuisine. Very important step, that. Anyway, seeing as fate has sent you to assist me, I suppose it's time I continued questioning the locals on the matter of unidentified flying gentlemen. Pippin, you're getting feathers everywhere! Jesus. Ah! Here, this should help aid in our investigations. Please tell me it's not a bomb. Don't be a bomb. Don't be a bomb. Ah, it's a picture. It's an illustration of the starship, clipped from Dorian's publication. Having this on hand should make it much easier to explain what we're looking for. Okay. I'll ask around the markets hereabouts. As for you, well, I've yet to venture beyond the food stalls, so practically anywhere else but here. If you learn any useful information, come and find me around this spot. I'll be stuffing my, ears with delicious intelligence. Oh my god. The lamp's gone. Freak lamp. We also have the Corn Man quest. Do at some point. And Corn King. Gonna open up this banana now. Probably gonna get a Pippin all up on me. I'm gonna Oda both. Love banana. Takes banana pieces so gently. Went to get a map, turn around and see currently unavailable to uncover any hidden items. You're on cooldown for 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Wow. That's weird. Epic. Oh, 2 hours and 30 minutes? What? What the fuck happened? Hi again, Pippin. Mobile Jaw. From Mobile, Alabama. Yes, is there something I can help you with? Uh-huh. Must have gathered your map late yesterday? Oh, damn. Actually, I have seen a vessel like that. It was some time before Zoralja's flying ships appeared. I watched it limp northwards, through the skies above Tuliolal, wobbling about like it might crash to the ground at any moment. Great. I do not know how to pronounce this person's name. Searching for a strange ship, you say? Indeed. A small piece. Don't eat my entire banana. Don't squawk at me for more. Yeah, I saw a flying disc just like that during a patrol in Shaloni. It was slowly drifting towards the ground and seemed to come down somewhere near Yasilani. If you're determined to find it, then that's where you should try next. What were they calling the place that's covered by the dome now? Heritage Found? Oh. Well. Yeah. I'm playing this game with one hand! Alright, back to the marketplace. Get that piece. Oh, she's actually writing. My forays into the stalls bore no fruit at all. None star-shaped, anyway. How was your harvest, then? Tiny piece, please. Eat my whole banana. Get it? That's it. No more banana. It's all gone. I ate it. Those are some solid leads. Nice work, Indecisive. So, by the sound of things, the ship was malfunctioning and eventually came down somewhere to the north of here. Yep. With any luck, this hostage found you mentioned will be the place we find the inspector. It's Heritage. I think you mean Heritage Found? Or, I doubt it will be so simple, and certainly not without incident, knowing how matters involved the inspector tend to go. Yep, we're going with that one. Well, with you as my escort, I'm sure we'll arrive at the right spot eventually, and none the worse for wear. Shall we head off? You like my cat boy a lot. Oh, thank you. Oh, was he trying to help? Oh, wait, no. I see. The guard caught him lurking. Oh, wow, it fucking brought my ass out here. Okay, thanks. Appreciate it. The air is all crackly and zappy. This is where the starship supposedly came down, so let's start our search for the inspector. Standard investigative procedure dictates that we question the residents for possible gentleman sightings. Off we go! Boing, boing, boing. Boing, boing, boing. Meow. Oh no! This poor idiot! Why is he touching it? This fucking stupid son of a bitch. God, he's so close. Have you seen a gentleman? Or a flying ship? Or an alien? This is a small settlement, and all its inhabitants are known to me. If a man of such distinctive appearance and demeanor were among us, I'm sure I would have noticed. Perhaps he's wandering around somewhere inside Solution 9. We have so many more people, he could easily go unnoticed in the crowds. You were here as Queen Sven's guest, as I recall. Your companion wishes to enter the city as well, then I suggest you make arrangements with the sentry at the tower entrance. Ooh, Solution 9. That sounds promising. Thank you for the tip. Whee! Visitor detected. Verifying access rights. Unlimited Everkeep access confirmed. Need my friend to get in. Scanning unregistered visitor. Got bombs on her. Yep. Warning, warning. Explosive device detected. Entry denied. Hi, Chi. How are you doing? How goes it? Welcome in. Uh-oh. I'm not carrying explosives. This is medicine for treating Inspector Hildebrand's condition. Ow. Ow. Fuck's sake. You threw everything at me and the kitchen sink. Hi, hell. Explosive medicinal compounds? Error. Does not compute. It's really quite simple. Inspector Hildebrand was sucked up by Mr. Poo-Poo's malfunctioning starship, after which it proceeded to drag him thousands of miles away and deposit him here. Ergo, you need to let me pass so I can blow away his brain cobwebs. Oh, these poor things. Error. Logic conduits overloading. Emergency shutdown initiated. Huh. Must be nap time. I guess we can just go in. I'm not trying to smuggle nothing! It's all Nashu! She's a bad influence. She's gonna get me kicked out. And go away. There's the little... Nah, it can't be Nashu. She just said she was carrying medicine. Oh my god. As if they could kick you out. You got to take a bath, Pippin? Okay. Or that's a good-sized city. Well, there's one sure way of locating the inspector in a place like this. If there's an ongoing case, then that's where he'll be. Let's head to the lively part of town and look into any nefarious incidents, shall we? Do you know which is the lively part? Yeah. True View? And that's in the eastern sector, you say? Right, let's get to it. Forthright, hewn. What? Like a crime? Now that you mention it, I did hear about a theft recently. Our city is peaceful by and large, but anywhere you have a lot of people, incidents like these are bound to occur. You wouldn't let Nashu go alone? Case, huh? I've heard talk of an odd squealing creature of some sort, but I don't know if that's the kind of thing you're looking for. Oh, those guys back there were talking something or another. Recent troubles? I saw a pair of soldiers mobilizing not moments earlier, responding to a disturbance. I don't think it was far from here, but I'm a bit hazy on the details. Well, shit. Looking for the Taru. I always forget what his name is. Like, I know he entered the city. Where the hell is he? I'll see. Suspicious. Oh, I also heard about the theft. Something was stolen from a nearby tavern, apparently. I got directions to the scene of the crime, so let's head over together. Dokie. Hey, look, there's Hildebert. Thief absconded with an aged bottle of spirits, the most expensive one in my establishment. I demand you find this criminal at once. No need to get all hot and bothered. The culprit is right under your nose. Admit it, punk. You pinched the hooch. Me? But why would you think? With the supply of souls cut off, folks with a habit have turned to black market rackets. and luxury goods of dubious provenance is one way of paying the asking price. A top-shelf bottle of juice would make for a fine trade, I'd say. By the by, you know there's a method for identifying contraband souls. Your regulator logs would tell the tale. Don't want to let us check them? Be my guest. I took a gander at the cabinet where the bottle was stored, and the lock showed obvious signs of tampering. Electro-picking tools are awful hard to handle, aren't they? Most amateurs get singed. You've got scorch marks all over your mitts. Give it up, kid. We've got you dead to rights. After they suspended soul provisions, I couldn't stop worrying about the future. It was a moment of weakness. Save it for the authorities. Take him away, boys. That was Inspector Hildebrand, wasn't it? Sound very gentlemanly. He must still be in shock after the starship's crash landing. A healthy dose of Nashu's delights will put him to rights. Let's make absolutely sure it's him first, shall we? I suppose that would be the reasonable course of action. Come on, we should hurry along before we lose sight of this ungentlemanly Hildebrand. He walked that away, or was it more of a mosey? You're more of a mosey. Egg. He looks like the inspector, but he's a touch old and mopey. "30 years passed inside the dome. Then, if Inspector Hildebrand was here when it happened, that would put him in his 50s. He must have been living here so long that he's forgotten everything about his previous life. Luckily, I have just a thing to jog his memory. Oh my god. Think I wouldn't notice such an obvious tail? I don't know what your game is, but bombs ain't toys. Best put them away before you hurt someone. Or yourself. Like me, I see neither of you are sporting regulators, so I suggest you be more careful with the only lives you've got. Sir, don't you remember us? You're Hildebrand, agent of inquiry, gentleman inspector extraordinaire. He bought the Egg Deluxe amount from the Mog Station. Yeah. I've been called a lot of things, but nothing so insulting as a gentleman. I'm a weathered old fool with too many debts and regrets. What the fuck? Detective Hard-Boiled. Kill it with fire! Alright, give me a moment. I gotta put Pippin in his cage because he just took a bath and now he wants to be in his cage. Here we go. I'm coming. Oh, you didn't eat that banana. Left it on the floor. I'm getting it. You like certain parts of the banana. Oh, I'll start giving Pippin the other part that you don't seem to like. You freak. Very impressive. But even with that name and those odd clothes, you might as well be the inspector's older, more wrinkled twin. More wrinkled. Hate to break it to you, but you're barking up the wrong tree. Hi, Trat. Thank you for the water. Banana. Did you run out of eggs? They've gotten really good at getting... Oh my god. At getting hands to, like, actually touch objects. You seem awfully fond of those hard-boiled eggs. Here's one that's on me. Also, did she just make a bomb egg? I feel like she made a bomb egg because everything that she was doing was not cooking. Thanks, Dollface. You're a peach. I say it every time, but I'm never a huge fan of Hildebrand, but I am very glad that they can experiment with things using Hildebrand and get better at doing stuff. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh, his clothes are ruined. Woo! That's one way to cure a hangover. You got me good. Maybe we really do have the wrong person. That indestructibility is awfully Manderville-like, though. Seen a few cases of this twin person phenomena in the dome. Might be someone who shares the same soul as Hildebrand. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll say that. I'm not sure what's going on here, but I can see that you're not who I thought you were, and that we need to keep searching. Missing person, is it? That's the rub. You can leave the sleuthing to me. Oh, we could really use your help. Sound of things, this fella looks a lot like me. Did you say his name was Hildebrand? I'll find him. Don't you worry. I can feel a hunch coming on already. So tired, Tot? You just want to go back in bed and get sleep? Don't you have a meeting today? Oh your god, it just stroked you? What if that was just a random dude? Would she have blown up a random dude? Yeah, yep. Would have blown up a random guy. Nashu is chaos incarnate. Meeting is done? Oh, okay. Just be like, oh guys, I've got a cemetery to go to, and then just come home and take a nap. Are we sure that isn't the inspector? Ready then. I'd like to rush off and do some investigative work of my own, but this city still has my head spinning. I think I'll wait and see if this detective Hardy-Boiled is as good as he seems. Meanwhile, you should get back to whatever it is that famous adventurers do when they're not embroiled in one of our fantastical cases. Aim had me looking for a needle in a neon-lit haystack. A city with an allergy to sleep. This twin of mine had well and truly lost himself. The trail was colder than that ice at the bottom of my glass. I could smell it in the air. The cloying stench of cheap perfume. Conspiracy. Stay tuned for further episodes of Detective Hard-Boiled. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. Oh my god. Need a time machine so you can create better records? Yeah. Yeah. He ruined his outfit again, damn it. The inspector has finally set foot upon Dawn Trail. Get ready for the inconceivably further Hildebrand adventures. Johnny, what are you doing back there? Johnny. Hey, thank you. Yeah. Cat. I live! Stands up like Mushu. Hi, Crypty. I'm glad you're alive. Who knows what his case will be this time? When it happens, whatever happens, you'll be there on the scene. Oh my god, why? Ah! Hey, look, it's a goblin with a fedora and glasses. Yippee! Yippee indeed. So much sniffing. Oh, was that it? I thought there was more. Well, shit. That's fine. Oh no! What else do we have to do? They're corn? Where does corn start? Anybody know? Do have PPP. Savage, go, go, go! No! Not at all! We're into LOL. Lose your sanity like I did last year. No, I think I'm good. Pretty sure I don't have that. So I can't. You know nothing about corn except it's a meme? Yeah, it's somewhere in Thule, yeah. I started it before the update. Run around. I'll find the corn. We're the only people that can see the corn. We have corn sight. He starts, when you first start, he's down here on like the docks or something. I don't know where he is now. Corn. You know what? Have a journal. Finish the 7.0 corn story chain? I think so. Me? Bro, I don't know. I think I skipped through some of it. Mostly because I was in a rush. Born of necessity. There it is. Yeah, the corn servant asked you to accompany them around the city. If you find any hungry citizens in need of both physical and spiritual nourishment, the corn servant will provide food taken from their own cob to feed them. You find 3 hungry citizens on your walk about Tuliolal, and each one the corn servant offers a perfectly grilled corn on the cob. With these acts of kindness complete, the corn servant appears satisfied with a job well done. The corn servant can hear no more bellies in need of filling, its kernels swelling with joy. They wish to offer you a proper thanks, and so invite you over to the Arch of the Dawn. Where the bellies of Tuliolal are filled, there are other hungry souls in the world that cry out for sustenance. The corn servant would answer their calls, but not before offering a small token of appreciation. Corn fresh from their own cob. Arch of the Dawn is over here. They might be in Amaluka now? Go look. Just got back from the gym because you have a year pass on the local gym near you and you feel bad not using it. Bro, same. Ugh. I need to go use the gym that I have, but I keep not having time to go and like officially get like signed up. Like I'm already signed up, but I need to officially sign up, if that makes any sense. It's a hell! Wander around here. Want one of those near you? Flat out. Tune that out. So sorry. I still know nothing about Corn Servant. I'm okay with this. Oh my god. I was kind of hoping you would get the corn... Oh, there he is. Kind of hoping you would get the Corn Servant from the quest, but I don't think that's how you get him. Oh well. Funny, because you walked in, you were like, you guys renovated? They were like, yeah, we did about the last few weeks. Hell can't dote you anymore. Oh my god. Alright, Corn Servant. Stretched thin, the Corn Servant rustles with excitement at the sight of you. Rustle, rustle. My friend, what brings you all this way? Taking in the sights, sounds, and flavors of Tural, I trust. Yep. As you might have guessed, there's a Hanu Hanu in need of my assistance. And as I yet lack the strength to make myself seen, I'm in need of your assistance. Follow me, and I shall take you to them. To the corn. To... Ah. Despite her bright and colorful plumage, her stomach has left her with a rather gloomy disposition. Ugh, my stomach. I can't stand this rationing any longer. My house was flooded in the recent storm, causing most of my food to spoil or rot. Taking great pains to see what little I have left, but it's simply not enough. I see. She requires food with longevity, and she shall have the driest of corns for my... Wait. She shall have the driest of corns my cob can muster. And there. This should suffice. Here you go. Here's some dry corn. My word. Is all this dried corn for me? Sure. It will be many moons before I could hope to diminish such a bountiful store, and the crunch is certain to be sublime. Thank you, kind stranger. There is hope for the future yet. Oh, the children will be thrilled. Russell. He seems quite taken with the dried corn. That is well. I shudder to think what havoc spoiled foods might play on her stomach. Bowels. Hunger might well be the least of her problems. Thanks to your timely assistance, however, she and her family will have all the corn they need to help them weather their hardships. Yet, there are other empty bellies that beckon, so I must away. Take care, friend. I hope to see you again. Oh, corn man. Where else have you gone? Facing that direction. No, I have no idea. I don't know. Alright, who wants to do PvP? Wow. I'm just gonna throw this corn away. Gosh, I should probably finish this thing. The deadline's in 5 days. Ugh. Hey, look, it stopped raining! Alright, make sure you get on something that you want XP on. Ooh. There's a hunt train going on right now. Lazy to do it. Also, I finally swapped to, Adder's brand company. Gotta get them level 50 on PvP. What are the PvP rewards this season? 5 is the Feigning Fainting emote. 10 is Fields of Glory Framers Kit. 15 is Clockwork Oppressor. 20 is Onsal Haker Framers Kit. And 25 is the Magitech Slasher mount. Just left Adders, your 32 Storm. Nice. I do want the Magitech Slasher mount. I think it's gonna be. Yeah, I don't have enough Grand Company seals to rank up yet. So I'm still pretty low rank with these idiots. Yeah, I'm still a soldier. I'm a corporal. Yeah, well, the problem is my Grand Company log isn't unlocked fully. I have to get to Serpent Sergeant 3rd class before I can unlock rank 2. So we just kind of vibe, and yeah, I hate leads. Hate them passion. So I've just been kind of slow going it. I do a guild hest, usually. Yeah, fates are a thing too. But yeah, I've gotten rank 50 in the other two. No. Here it goes. So, as you can see, I hate doing leads. And I rarely do supply missions because I'm just like, no, this is my stuff. I don't want to give you my shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get basically all the mammoths, and then to get rank 50 PvP. On each of them. And then this whole section will be complete. Have anything left. That'll be dope. Hey, look, I'm pretty close to participate in 500 matches of crystalline conflict. Cool. God, but I've only won 240 matches out of almost 500. That's pretty terrible. That's a pretty terrible win percentage. Only 1,095 KOs. An ass ton more assists. 2,700. Ripperonis. I'm over halfway with participate in 300 frontline campaigns. Yay! Pretty close to getting 30 on Maelstrom victories. But now you can do... Used to be you actually had to be in the Grand Company for these to count. Now, I'm pretty sure it counts because you're like... Oh, my internet's falling apart. What the fuck? Stop it. No, no, no. Don't you dare. There's no one else in this household. Don't dare. Fuckhead. But yeah, now you can temporarily... Each frontline is, whatchamacalled. Oh wait, actually, maybe they don't do that. Oh, they don't. Okay, I thought they did. Good to know. Oh. Good to know. That's the one that I think works. Regardless, maybe? Basically just wins. Alright. What's it gonna be? Gonna beat up the elbows. Whee! Try to hold this. No, we're not gonna be able to get to that. Alright. They're fighting the ship. I'm actually gonna head over here. What's up, machinist? Get shot. What's up, ninja? Get shot. Oh, damn, they already got it. Fuck. Alright, back up. No point of fucking fighting over this. I didn't realize they had already gotten that shit, son. Alright, we got more woos. More woo-woo-woos! Away, monk, run away! those. Don't think we'll be able to get that. They're running away. Okay. Yeah. Hold the line! I'm holding the line! I'm in! What? I held the line and we got the ooh! I'll take it! Shut it! My body, it hurts! God, Red is just all up in our business. Get the fuck out of here, Red! You've got OOs to get. Yeah. Fuck off. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. No, Laura! Thou died. Blue's over here. Being a cheese turd. Now cheese. Ow. Oh no! Oh, I just realized I don't have that thing on my bar. Let's see. That. Ugh. Have that. Almost killed him. Alright, we got it. Backing up. Bum 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 bum. Ah! I'm fine. Right there. Ooh. Very nice. Disengage. But why I'm here and I'm about to die! Goodbye, cruel world! Ouchies! Woo! Motherfucker, wee! Oh god. Oh no! Goodbye! We're about to lose mid. Not enough people up there contesting it. We lost it. Whee! That favors red. Great, 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 great. It's twos. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to catch any of those. I'll get some kills in when we can. I'm gonna head over here. Oh. Alright, there goes blue. Point of trying to fight for that. As long as we get our things, we're good. Alright, got both of those. Looks like red and blue are fighting over the big one. Potentially punch here. Mid. Be okay. Yep, we got it. Very nice. Do we have more pop-up soon? Italy south. Oh, okay. Damn it. Knocked me off. I'm dead here. No surviving, boy! We're too scattered. We're fighting red at the top one. Already claimed it. So blue's about to grab that. I'm gonna try to focus mid. Nope, they got it. Oh my god, but we still won. What the fuck? Ooh. Excuse me, video game? Yay, achievements. Popped up to 7, very nice. Yeah. Nice, very nice. Alright, I'm gonna do a guild hest real quick. Got Series 10? Hell yeah. Don't want to join for the guild hest? Disappear. Oh boy. Wee. I have to sneeze. Ow. Excuse me. The things back there we need to murder. Yes. Thanks. Kind of funny that you still earn experience from the mobs in these fights. Because I guess they technically don't have bosses or whatever. Or some such. Yay. More seals. Pippin, I don't wish you to pooping there, no. Okay, I'm gonna move you. Un momento! Yeah, you better run away! Still a very wet bird. Alright, that got me to 1600. I need like 5,000, I think, to rank up. Oh, but that's okay. You have Anky thing. Where is it? Roll quests. I don't remember which one is which. I legitimately do not know which one is which. Hi, Ink. I'm just gonna guess. Let's go to Rolger's Reach. I don't know. Let me change my title since I'm not doing Manderville Manny things anymore. Manderville Man. I chose poorly. This isn't where I need to be, but it might be for White Mage? No, not White Mage. Is it? Machinist? Matter, does it? Yeah, let's go with Dancer. What I'm doing? Wait, which one's higher level? The answer it is! I don't know how to play Dancer. Yes, I met the Mamulja girl you're after. She was looking for a tall, thin man. Some sort of thief, apparently. It sounded a bit like the leader of a gang of bands that lurks around Verdiala. So I told her as much. Chances are that's where she's headed. I hope she stays out of trouble. Me too. Orb. Let the orb flow through. Mamulja, you say? As it happens, she came over while I was cleaning the cannons. She showed me an empty arak bottle and said she was looking for the bloke it belonged to. Thing is, that brand's found all over Alamigo, so I wasn't able to help narrow down her search. Yep. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. Yes, I saw a Mamulja on my patrols, but he carried an enormous axe. Not at all like the person you describe. Oh, well, thanks. That was great. Now where do I go? $30. Here he is. Going to the peering stones. Whee! We're gonna go and peer at them. We're gonna be doing a little looky look. Whee! Taking a glance. Oh no, an injured Lalafell. Here, let me apply some of this ointment. The common remedy where I come from. Oh, are you here to lend a hand? This poor soul was attacked by highwaymen, and I could use help tending his wounds. Don't worry about me. It's my escort who's in trouble. He's in pursuit of the thieves, and I fear he's bitten off more than he can chew. Please, will you aid him? Sure. I'm gonna run off in a random direction. Ah! Chorus part 2. Good luck with rolling. Thanks. Rolling in the deep, baby. Oh no, it's BDSM. You thieving bastards! Uh-oh. Wink. What? But how? Ah! Ah! Behold! Ah! Ah ha 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 ha! Nothing like a bit of divine intervention to tip the scales in my favor. With this artifact in my hands, I am invincible. Look at me, I'm dangerous. Another one, eh? Not that it matters. Nakulja, it's time you earned your coin. Kulja. Rose is like, whatever. I appreciate the assistance, but he wasn't joking about divine intervention. Some strange force pushed me away. I can't even get near him. No worries. The Steelhog vessel. Return it at once, and the stolen goods. More like an armadillo, I think. Oh, you followed me all the way here from your backwater village. Alas, your journey has been for naught. Vessel is mine. Oh god. Sheltofite. Sheltofite? No. Alright, fine. Name. We'll make better use of the artifact than you and your ilk ever could. By the might bestowed upon me, I will become savior to the oppressed and destitute. In light of my grand ambitions, the vessel's power would have been wasted on the likes of you. You cannot hunt without it. Might I suggest a change of diet? I hear the acorns are delicious at this time of year. Piece of shit. Damn it all, I was so close. But now is not the time for regrets. These two are in need of a healer. I'll see them safely to Ralger's Reach. Would you mind meeting us there? Once their injuries have been treated, we'd better tell the resistance soldiers what happened. Alrighty. Back to Ralgers. Damn, bitches couldn't even take me there. Bitches be tripping. Ralgar. Well, I'm glad we made it safety without any more trouble. Most bandits wouldn't dare step foot in this place. Okay, maybe not right words. Maybe it needs more sleep. Maybe you do need more sleep. Ah, how rude of me. I never asked your name. Or how you chanced to cross us, for that matter. Somebody sent me from Tuliolol. I don't remember who. You came all the way from Tuliolol at my grandfather's behest? I can't tell you how grateful I am. As for the highwaymen, they possess the Steelhog vessel, a treasure from my village. Not only does it grant protection from harm, it also produces a potent blast when the barrier is dispelled. As long as our enemies have the vessel, attacks at close quarters will be extremely risky. Although, as we say in my village, cracks form in even the mightiest. Knowing this, we're careful not to rely too heavily on this power. Now that the Steelhog vessel has been stolen, the self-same power is being turned against people such as you. I only hope you can forgive me for allowing this to happen. Hi, Dazzy. Hello. Welcome in. There's nothing to forgive. If anything, we should thank you for coming to our aid. That ffxiv and his lackeys have a lot to answer for. Eat. Indeed. We'll give the resistance our testimonies, and with any luck, the information will go some way to clapping those bandits in irons. I'll go with you. The soldiers here need to be warned about the vessel. No, leave that to us. We'll relay what you've told us, word for word. After all, you'll need to move quickly to have any chance of getting your artifact back. You catch those robbers, give them one for me. I'm doing alright. How goes it? How about you, Indecisive? I hope I can count on you to be there for whatever else comes next. Or why not? Ah, I knew it. I sense you're eager to get started, but I need time to plan our next move. Bandits aren't known for being found easily. I was surprised to see a fellow Mamulja among them. Can't imagine why that Kakuka would work for ffxiv of all people. I don't know. Maybe he's getting paid good money. Alright. That. Where is the other one? Wrong button. Narwhal. Swimming through the ocean, causing a commotion. Alright, Ishgard is next. Whee! What quest this is, I don't fucking know. To the Forgotten Knights. Come here. Eee! Our wall. Ah, gotta be a tank. Got it. Easy enough. If it isn't indecisive, what'll it be? I'm here because of reasons. Lad from the western continent. Well, I can't be going around gossiping about the comings and goings of my customers now, can I? That's a quick way to empty a tavern. But I suppose since it's you... Or since you're you... Ow. Whales! Hey, whales. Very similar to narwhals, but not quite the same. Hi, newbie! How you doing? He's gonna make an exception just this once. Why you all bullying me today? Bored at work? Tell work to become more entertaining. Or else. A lad much like the one you described walked through my door not long ago. Was asking someone whose ear he could bend about some stolen narwhal or some such he was after. Usually you buy someone a drink before interrogating them, but not him. Nobody knew what he was going on about, but he was determined. Asked where else in Ishgard people might gather to flap their lips. So I told him to head to the Jeweled Crozier. Eve now, I reckon he'll still be there. You'll know him when you see him, trust me. Alrighty then. Hi, Ocean! Can't spell today, excuse me. Bully because you care? I don't know about that. That sounds real sus. That sounds real sus. We both know I'm sus. I guess that's true. How you doing, Ocean? What is up? Hot-blooded. You know anything about narwhals? Damn, he just got pulled off. Darn nobility. Redoing all your exports because you have 9 days? 9 days for what? I'm doing alright. We got the first little smidge of Manderville done. Or of Hildebrand done. It was very short. But fairly entertaining, I will say. I'll give them that. And then... now we're doing role quests. And we won a frontline, so... Oh, yeah, the highlight limit thingy, gotcha. Yeah, I managed to get all mine exported. I just need to go through and just make them public now, but... Your event did start. I'll probably tackle that next week. Yeah, I remember you telling me you have a bunch. Yeah. what I did was, like, I would export a page at a time. And, like, while I'm making sure that they export properly, like, before I deleted them, I would just sit there and watch Critical Role. It was relaxing. Sorry, I was eating a honey bun. This guy is very vibrant. You did that, but some didn't go. Do you have to keep the browser up? Technically no. You don't have to keep the browser open for them to export, but some of them don't quite make it. And if you're not careful, you might get, like, duplicates. So I just, like, I would leave the browser open for YouTube, like my YouTube studio and the Twitch video thingy, and, like, I would export the whole page and then pop over to YouTube and then just, like, keep a vague eye on them to make sure they uploaded properly. Once they were fully uploaded on YouTube, then I would pop back over to the Twitch tab, delete the ones that I had just uploaded, and then refresh the page. Because it takes a minute for Twitch to realize you've deleted the videos. Sometimes you, like, if you reload the page too fast or whatnot, you'll get, like, duplicates of what you just deleted. So yeah, it just takes time. It's weird. Very weird how it handles it. You did that the first time you tried in March? Yeah. Yeah, I just recommend taking it slow, like, when you're reloading the pages to see if things, like, have uploaded properly. You rush it, you, like, it a little bit. Page gets all wonky. And it's weird. Dumb. But, yeah. Eventually I need to go through, make them all public, re-edit the description on them, because the default description is stupid as fuck. Put my own custom description in. Then I'll have highlights. I don't have old highlights though, because I went through, when I changed my model, I went through and got rid of all of my old stuff, just because, like, it was clogging up the works. Like, if I wouldn't have done that, oh my god, I would have had, 4 years worth of fucking highlights to go through. But thankfully, I only had, like, a year and a half or something. Is it worth doing SteelSeries Sonar? Or Voice Meter Banana? I don't know what the SteelSeries thing is. I'm not gonna lie to you. I assume it is similar to Voice Meter Banana. Oldest VOD is from 2019. Ooh. That's rough. Yeah, I've never fucked around with SteelSeries Sonar. I have fucked around with Voice Meter Banana. Depending on what you're trying to use it for and stuff, it can be very good, but it can also be very wonky. I used Voice Meter for quite a while until I got my Wave XLR and the Wave DX from Elgato. Then at that point, I swapped to Elgato's Wavelink for all of my audio routing needs, and honestly, it's pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a lot simpler than Voice Meter. But I will admit Voice Meter has a lot more it can utilize. Voicemeeter's got a lot more utility and stuff to it, depending on, again, what you're trying to get out of it. What all you have at your disposal. Depending if you want an audio router so you can have music at a comfy setting for you and adjust it for stream. Ah, yes. Same thing for games. Yeah, I would recommend then, you can try out Voicemeeter for free. So I recommend, you know, grabbing that, checking that out. There are multiple YouTube, tutorials out there for getting it set up or streaming in the way you want it. But yeah, grab up Voicemeeter, either potato or banana. I can't remember which one's the better or the bigger or the smaller one. But grab up one of those. You can use it for free for like a week or maybe a month or something. And even then, it's decently cheap. And you can route the audio to where some of it goes to your headset, some of it can go to a desktop, some of it can go to a stream, all sorts of stuff. That is what I used until the dual PC setup. Or actually, that's not quite true, because I got the Elgato stuff before. But I'm kind of glad I got the Elgato stuff, because it has made audio stuff for dual PCs much better. Banana was medium and free, potatoes larger and you have to pay. Yeah. I watched the video you sent me. I don't think so. Or maybe I did and then forgot. Let me look. Oh, no, I did not, because it wanted me to sign into Facebook. I did not wish to do. But yeah, grab the free one then. I actually have potato. It is possible you might need like the virtual cables, but those are fairly cheap, even if you end up using just banana. Yeah, those would solve your issues. SteelSeries sonar is cheap or free. I mean, you can always use that too. I always say, use what is free and does what you want it to, or you buy. Oh boy. I ended up using potato just because I had so many things that I wanted to route. Like, I wanted to route my music separately, I wanted to route browsers separately, games separately, voice chat separately, and also, at that time, my voice mod thing, like, voice modulator, I wanted to route that separately, so I specifically had to get potato. After I realized, like, after I utilized banana enough to figure out what the fuck I was doing with it, I upgraded to potato. No, don't do anything! I'm sorry. We're looking into it and we're on the fence about it? Yeah. I mean, it is a little bit complicated to get set up the first time, but once you, like, understand what you're trying to do, and, like, once you've done it a couple of times, get it all set up, like, yeah, you're pretty much good to go at that point. If you're really only trying to do, like, music, video game, and voice chat, I think banana would be perfectly fine. But I had an ass ton of stuff that I wanted to, because I'm a weirdo. You don't have any of that right now. It's all set up on apps. OBS, yeah. Yerp. Basically, like, the quick rundown is you just make all of your default audio be voice meter, and from there set the audio in voice meter to the specific input outputs that you want to utilize. Control it through voice meter. Thingamabobby. Some of the VODs you'll have to split. Didn't know of the limit of 12 hours. Oh my god, Ocean. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. We'll be there forever. Alright, let's get back to this. We do have an ad break coming in here soon. Some are 16 hours. Oh, rip. Bunch of useless. By the narwhal's horn. You'd think manners keep people warm for how desperately these people cling to them. Here I am trying to rid their city of a thief. What up, my dude? Yes? It seems you know me, but I don't think I've ever seen you before. I'd remember. Things and stuff, sir. Hello. Lozenique sent you? Even across oceans, sense when I'm in trouble. Well, I won't deny a helping hand, especially one with her blessing. Having no luck getting information from the people. Seems there are unwritten rules regarding favors that no one's bothered to tell me. I can assist. I know the thief traveled here, but that's where the trail runs cold. I thought it'd only be a matter of time until they used the cradle to commit some misdeed or another, but it seems nothing is amiss within or without Ishgard's walls. I have only a description to go on, though it's availed me nothing so far. A woman of a race known in this land as Elizabeth. Striking red hair and eyes the color of rust. A scar dominates her forehead, and a mole rests upon her lip. She came to my village, posing as a scholar, with an interest in the cradle. Although she gave us a name, I know now it was a lie, just like everything else that spewed from her mouth. The bounty of meat, vegetables, and fruits she offered was worth its weight in gold to us. After the cold snap we suffered last year, we couldn't afford to turn her away. But looking back, I realized how brazen her deception was. Although she wore the robes of a scholar, she moved with the poise of a predator. It marked her as a fearsome warrior the moment I laid eyes upon her. Of course, she wouldn't have been able to travel so far north on her own if she was so unseasoned. Though I thought nothing of it at the time. It was my first misstep of many. Yep. That's all I know. Not much, but if you see even the smallest scrap of a clue in there, it'd be a damn sight better than what I currently have. Few scholars study in Ishgard without passing through Astrologicum. The word would be known among the knights of the congregation. Yeah, that's accurate. Knights, was it? I suppose that's what you call these deadly-looking fellows clad in steel. Yeah, you might be onto something there, but where would we find one willing to speak? Don't worry, I have a lot of inroads with the... At their barracks near the tavern? I know the way. I'll meet you there. Okay. Good old okie dokie. Confirm, Albert. I'm Master Maru. What brings you to the congregation? Looking for a lady. This Passage of the Unbound is not a name I've heard before, but if one of their number has brought an artifact of great power to Ishgard, we would be ill-advised to suffer their presence. We shall act on this information at once. If there is aught that would threaten the peace, then it is our duty to root it out. Consider the knights of the congregation at your disposal. Thank you for hearing us out, truly. Now, does anything about the description we shared ring a bell? Elizan woman with red hair and eyes the color of rust. Wait, you said she bore a scar on her forehead, yes? A mole? No. Not be. You know who it is? Well, such information is usually privy only to those within our order. Pray, understand my hesitation. What? Were you listening to anything we told you? She's too dangerous to be left alone. This isn't the time for secrecy. I know I'm a stranger in your city, but I can't stand by while innocent lives might be at risk. If you can't trust Tentoawa, trust me. Went to buy tacos. They said they ran out of tacos, so you asked, alright, one burrito, but slice it into 3 slices. Now I just have 3 fat tacos. Fat taco. You're right, of course. If the hero who ended the Dragon Song War is not worthy of our trust, then who is? Very well. Master Tentoawa. Toawa. Pray, accept my apologies. Though you may not be Ishgardian, your desire to keep its people safe is plain to see. We shall place our trust in you as Master Maru had. Glad we could see eye to eye. Now then, what do you know of this thief? Your description called back some old memories. Memories of a knight named Leofine. Merely recalling her story makes me ill at ease, for the mark she left upon our honorable order was black as pitch. None know of her whereabouts since she was expelled from the congregation. I had thought living with the shame of her deeds would be punishment enough, but if she now consorts with villains that threaten the very foundation of order, then 'tis clear we can suffer her freedom no longer. I shall inform my superiors of this development and suggest that the congregation does all in its power to track down Leofine and place her in custody. Learn aught of value, I promise to share it with you at once. Really? That's more than we could have asked. I suppose we ought to consider what to do in the meantime. Care to join me over there, Indecisive? Like you lost the video of your shenanigans when you helped me do the Alliance raid in first person? Oh my god. No. So, we have a name. Leofine, former Knight of Ishgard. That means she knows how to hide herself in the city well. Grasping about its straws won't get us anywhere. My own unfamiliarity does little to help our chances. We may have no choice but to wait till the knights discover a lead. Nevertheless, I intend to spend every waking moment learning more about the city and its workings. As for you, I only ask that you be ready to move at a moment's notice. Till then, be well. Narwhal, narwhal. Sleepless in Ishgard. Toawa is eyeing each passing guardian with curiosity. There you are, Indecisive. I've been walking Ishgard's streets whenever I've been able, and I've taken to searching for any sleeping people. You see, the land I'm from isn't much warmer than this, and people know not to tempt fate by dozing off in the open air. Those blind with drink manage to find their way home somehow. I figured the only force powerful enough to overcome the instinct for self-preservation would be the cradle, though if we find a sleeper exposed to the elements, we may very well discover Leofine nearby. I can't imagine she brought it all this way just to remain idle. It's a tedious prospect, but we need to scour every back alley and shadowed walkway before anyone catches something much worse than a cold. Master Maru, Master Tentoawa, bring good tidings. Temple Knights wasted no time in distributing handbills across Ishgard containing Leofine's description. Efforts have already borne fruit, but we recently received a report of someone matching her features sighted. Really? Where? She was sighted near Camp Dragonhead by a patrolling sentry. He described a woman with red hair and a distinct scar on her forehead. The outpost can be reached by passing through the Gates of Judgment and heading east. Once there, speak with Sir Eugenois for the full report. Good old firm Albert. I knew she'd show herself. Let's hurry, Indecisive. Okay. Thanks, Albert. Name's probably like Fair Malbar. Fair Malbar. Thermobor. I don't know. Alrighty. Do. Hanging on by a thread. Do. Ah! Ow. Not me, just running into a wall. Eugenois! I was informed you were on your way. This is concerning the report by one of our sentries, yes? He cited a woman matching the description in the handbill sent by the congregation. She was heading south along the footpath, but that is all we know. Let's go. Yes, this is Eugenois. What? Hold fast. I shall send aid at once. Yes. What happened? A shipment of supplies was waylaid by monstrous beasts. A contingent of Temple Knights should have been protecting it, but something is amiss. They need our help. You would be in your debt. The shipment was attacked on the road west of the observatorium. I shall muster more knights. Please, go find my men before any lives are lost. Go. Observatorium. Cube. Lily? No, ma'am. You will get fed in just a little bit. Calm your titties. Don't meow at me, ma'am. I said you'll get fed in a bit. Hi, Pippin. Are you still wet? Still damp? See you. But go away. Good job. It should be close, right? Search the other side of the river. Decisive, you search further down the road. Keep your weapon at the ready. Enough. Shark boy! And lava girl! Doggos! Doggo! More doggo! And doggo! Rose doggo! Doggo! Barkity bark bark. You saved us. We were almost... Yeah. You won't be feasting today. Spooky alligators. Not a moment too soon. Wide eye watches eternal, and eternal is the sleep it bestows. We're too late. No, they're not. Just look. They're asleep is all. Oh. Good. Good. Our trusty chocobos suddenly became unsure on their feet, and the wagon toppled onto the side of the road. There was nothing for it but to fix the damage on the spot. Temple Knights went to secure the area, but before I knew it, each and every one of them had fallen asleep where they were standing. And the beasts attacked. Just me before those snarling fangs. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey! Time to wake up. Sleep here any longer and the cold will have you. Oh my god, they're slapping them. What happened? Bro is bitch slapping these temple knights. He fell asleep? But we were patrolling. He must be mistaken. A temple knight would never shirk his duty so. Also, I find it interesting that there's a human, a Hure Temple Knight, and a Hure Fortal Knight. Interesting. Lives they let on Elizin. You calling me a liar? I saw you fall over on your own ass with my own eyes. Not for Sir Yushunwa's quick response. Bravery of these warriors, all would have been food for the vultures by now. The congregation will hear of this dereliction of duty, you can be sure. Oh. Now hold on just a moment. They aren't the ones to blame. Sacred relic of my people was stolen, and... now isn't the time. Sorry, I forgot. Sorry, forget I said anything. Whatever dizziness overtook the chocobos seemed to have passed, so I'll resume my journey once the carriage is repaired. Assuming my guards are quite refreshed, I believe we can make it on our own. Please, return to Camp Dragonhead and inform yourselves. It's no coincidence that the giant birds and the two guards took a leave of their senses around the same time. This is the work of the Cradle. I believe it. But even if Leofine was here, she is no longer. Let's return to the city and consider our next steps. And back to Ishgard. We... We've received reports of the incident near Camp Dragonhead. Two of our own sleeping on duty. By the Fury. Have you reached them? Had you reached them even a moment later, this day would have been much darker. What pains me to say it, those two shall be punished as befits the magnitude of their negligence. If I may, I don't believe the blame rests entirely on their shoulders. The Cradle of the Sleepless was used against them, I'm certain. Yes. You said it possessed the power to lull others to sleep. Admit that would explain these exceptional circumstances. Regardless, they were still bested by their enemy, and their charge was almost killed as a result. Punishment is the only recourse. See, a harsh stance, maybe, but I can respect that you don't treat me lightly. Well, if you learn anything else of Leofine's plots, please let us know at once. Even though we didn't find her, I'm glad we were able to save those soldiers. Thank you for coming to us. Nay, 'tis the Temple Knights who owe you thanks. We shall continue our search, and rest assured you shall be the first to know of any developments. Indecisive, there's more I would tell you about the Cradle. Things I should have told you sooner. Join me over there and I'll do my best to fix that mistake. Don't believe Fermelbearer is privy to the information? Fine. Now you've seen with your own eyes what I've only been able to describe. The Narwhal's lullaby can put even hardened warriors into restful slumber. They may as well defenseless as a newborn babe. But even with such power, my people have never used it to attack their enemies. Its sole purpose has always been to keep a single person awake, an eternal guardian who would never sleep, never rest. Wide-Eye. Me. For 10 years I've been awake, training day and night to gain the strength I have now. Strength to shield my people. Jesus, dude. What the fuck? I mean, I admit I would love not having to sleep. It's like I like sleep, but there are days where I'm like, I don't want to sleep. So like having the choice to sleep or not sleep. And you know, not have any negative side effects would be dope. Of course, another must receive the weariness I cast aside. The shut-eye. Better, in fact. Zenique. That's where we're going. Zenique. I've been awake these 10 years. She's spent the better part of her days in a deep slumber. Brief periods of wakefulness are spent exercising and eating, though her body doesn't waste away. Bro, that sounds awful. So we've barely spoken, despite how much I depend on her. When we were young, we'd spend our days exploring the mountain paths. Long past. Telling you all this now, I realize how very little of my life has been dedicated to my own pursuits. Lozeneque and I both devoted ourselves entirely to the protection of our village. You guys need to find a new way of protecting your village. Don't you miss Lozeneque? Other options sounded good. I do. See her only when I have cradle. And then she's sleeping. Barely remember what her smile looks like. A life unencumbered by sleep might seem like a life of freedom, but if those you care for the most aren't there to share it with you, like a prison. But we don't have the luxury to dwell on regrets. I see now that although my people never used the cradle for ill, wicked hearts can twist anything and that's something I can't tolerate. The very thought that this might happen again makes the bile churn in my gullet. I must bring Leofine's schemes to an end. Indeed. The burnt toast is passed out on Periodor. Eyelids are... Sorry. Get distracted. He's too cute. Between sleep and death. Just the person I wanted to see. I'd ask you... nope. I'd like to ask your advice on a certain matter, if you don't mind. It's been a while since my last letter to Lozeneque. Literally was just saying her name. Then I failed again. I wanted to wait until I discovered something worth sharing to write her, but we're still completely in the dark. I don't want her to worry, but I don't know what else to tell her. Whatever you write, don't make her wait too long. Good advice, as usual. Wish we had even a single thread to grasp, but an unexciting letter is better than none at all. Alright, I'll start right away. I don't have much time left. Oh, don't misunderstand. It's nothing so grave as that. It's just the last time I used the cradle was just before it was stolen. Luckily, I'm still as alert as I've ever been, but it won't be long until I must dream like any other. That will give Leofine free rein while I'm helpless in bed. There is no more quarry. Nope. There is no quarry more dangerous than one who doesn't sleep. We have to see this through before that happens. Thanks for my head pat. I'm just a sleepy bee. Sleepy like my dog. I want to go take a nap. Him. Would be great. Master Maru, Master Tentoawa. We have received reports that several groups of Temple Knights have fallen afoul of what can only be your stolen artifact. Several? Let me guess, they were all guarding someone else. Would be correct. duty of a knight to protect those who cannot protect themselves. If we fail at even the most basic function, then our honor means nothing. As if the incident near Camp Dragonhead was not shameful enough, the knights in these most recent attacks left in quite compromising positions. Compromising positions? Oh, rip. Oh my god. It's like she's trying to embarrass the Temple Knights. Said that she got kicked out. Yet the weight of embarrassment is a trifle compared to the guilt we would bear if any innocent came to harm. The Fury was merciful in that respect, but we would rather not see the incidents. Still, while the Temple Knights must work to repair their reputation in the days ahead, it is a far cry from bringing Ishgard crumbling to ease. Told, the methods of this Passions of the Unbound leave unified. But Leofine was cunning, if nothing else. Though we can discern her true motivations, we have little recourse but to wait until she makes a mistake. Both of these are kind of funny. Perhaps she gets her jolly seeing people humiliated. I'll say that. Huh. Many among the knights have suggested the same. Leofine may be part of this esoteric order. She has never been one to put her own interests first and foremost. She has ever been one, not never. I can read. The cradle is a tool of peace, yet Leofine uses it for childish pranks? She makes a mockery of its sacred power. We have to get it out of her clutches. And to do that, we have to start asking the right questions. This new information makes me wonder, why has she focused her attention on the Temple Knights? I've pondered the same. Posted at Camp Dragonhead are knights from many houses of repute, including House Fortong. Being a former Temple Knight herself, oops, I accidentally hit the A button. No! Wait. Being a former Temple Knight herself, Leofine doubtless knows their habits and training. Perhaps that makes it easier for her to exploit their weaknesses. If we follow the knights, we may pick up her trail. It's not ideal, but it's the best we've to go on. Well, a large contingent of knights has but recently been dispatched to Kurthus. You remember Gorgagne Mills, yes? It has lain abandoned ever since the heretics were driven from it. Yet there is ever the risk that unsavory elements might infest it once again. Thus have the Temple Knights planned joint patrols of its premises, other contingents. You speak with Sir Redwald at Falcon's Nest. I'm certain he would be glad to have you along. Got a plan. Thanks, Thermal Bear. Good old firm Albert. Never let you down. Hello, Redwald. Oh damn, he's a human. That Master Maru, I see. Of course, you are ever welcome in Falcon's Nest. Yet I believe I do not know your companion here. Then again, it's a high possibility I skipped through a lot of these quests. Heaven's word. So, just don't notice me. I'm done. I did not enjoy Heaven's Word that much, even though it was expansion of one of my favorite jobs. I'm sure if I went through it, back through it now, I'd probably like it a bit better, but eh. Indeed, whispers of the Temple Knight's humiliations have reached us, even here, falling asleep while on duty. I dared not believe the stories, but it seems there's truth in them after all. They fell asleep, true, but it wasn't their fault. I suspect they fell victim to an enemy wielding a powerful artifact. Now, the rumors failed to mention anything like that. It can lull even trained warriors to sleep, and we must treat it as a serious threat. Nevertheless, if one knight falls, another is always at the ready to take their place. So long as this artifact cannot put an entire regiment under its spell, I believe we're well positioned to combat it. Interesting. The idea of your allies falling in battle doesn't seem to disturb you at all. Where I hail from, a single warrior is responsible for the safety of his entire village. Make no mistake, we do not doubt our allies' mettle, and we mourn every loss. Each man and woman here knows that if they must quit the battle, another sword just as fierce will take their place. To know an ally is at your back will allow you to fight with abandon. Now, you believe this Leofine might take interest in our activities at Cognate Mills, yes? The party has already left, accompanied by a group of Temple Knights. If your suspicions are correct, then they're at risk. I would ask that you follow in their tracks and ensure they have not fallen victim to foul play. Foul play! Caw! The mills can be found to the north, just across the Black Iron Bridge. The party should be arriving there soon, conditions permitting. We have to reach them before Leofine does. No, we're not going to, right? We're like a step behind every damn time. Almost there. Oh no! We're too late. They're fast asleep. But Redwald gave the impression there were more. These knights must have been the lookouts. We should awaken them, but keep your eyes peeled for Leofine. I'll rouse these ones. Decisive, you search that building yonder. Building yonder! Okay. Yonder building. Oh my god, this door opens. Oh my god, there's an inside? How long has there been an inside? I'm fine. Who the hells are you? How'd you get past the guards? Hello, frightened person. Who not to be afeared? Where are you? Get the MSQ in this building? Did I? Was it Heavensward MSQ? Because if it was, that was like 12 billion years ago. And again, I also did not like Heavensward, so a lot of it was kind of blown out with the cobwebs. Like, I don't remember there being outside. Don't remember ever coming in here. Ice Heart's hideout. So. Unbound Impaler and Unbound Brawler. What? What mean? Wow. Why impaling, lad? Lad. Vladimir Tepes. Murder. I'm quite literally murdering these people, by the way. Like, they're dead. I have killed them. Okay, maybe I vaguely remember this. It do be kind of looking familiar. But it's been a while. And I straight up thought this was a different spot. Fine. House Durandare Soldier. It's you. Thank the fury you arrived when you did. Those thugs struck when our backs were turned. I assumed the Temple Knights were protecting the entrance, so I wasn't as cautious as I could have been. Were killed? Nope, just asleep. Sleeping? I've heard the stories, of course, but I didn't think they were true. Whoever is behind this, I'm sure they didn't count on you showing up. For now, we'll tend to our wounds and then finish our inspection here. Master Maru, I ask that you join the knights outside and wait until we're finished. Okie do we finally get to see our enemy? That's a smile. As I thought. Just when I was becoming bored, I sighted a familiar face among these slumbering knights. I simply had to come and make sure it was you. You finally found the courage to show yourself. Hand over the cradle now and I won't kill you. Damn. Excessive. What did they call you again? The Wide Eye? You must have had quite the journey to come this far. Careful, Indecisive. This is our quarry. Thief who stole the cradle of the sleepless. This is Leofine. I like her armor. That is your ally? Where are their nimble hands? They may seek your artifact for themselves. What? You talking about me? Matters not, I suppose. Before you both throw away your lives, I suggest you think for a moment. Is the cause you fight for worth the sacrifice? So few of us know true freedom. If there is aught you would grasp with your own hands, do so before they wither and your eyes shut for the last time. The codes and rules that would bind men are mere illusions. Open your eyes. Truly open them. You shall see a path all your own. Only a fool would waste their life in the struggle of another. Quit spouting nonsense. Nonsense? Perhaps. I am here because of another, after all. Apiyahi? Apiyahi, who came to me at the height of my debauchery and welcomed me into her devious brotherhood. She guided me to great power, yes, and now I lead others upon the unbound path. Yet, truth be told, I have little interest in seeing where it ends. Tear down the world's nations, Ishgard among them, and usher the world into, well, does it matter? Yet I do derive great pleasure in shaming the Temple Knights. Seeing the snickers and jeers deflate their pompous strides as they walk down the street. This artifact can hasten their fall from grace. I believe I shall keep it. Why are we letting her talk? Stab her. Oh shit, what? Oh god, he's going Super Saiyan! I know the path I walk, the one that leads to your downfall. We do have dinner plans, Tots. I won't abandon it. I'll take the cradle back. And then I'll... Oh. I'll... Oh dear! Lost your train of thought. I know you cannot hear me, but if you want your artifact back, I might suggest stealing it from me while I'm asleep. But considering the burden I have just passed to you, that opportunity may not come for some time yet. Why, I feel absolutely transcendent. To think the shackles of fatigue weighed so heavily. Alas, it appears the artifact needs its own pose of sorts. No matter, I have learned more than enough to take my next step. See to it that you give this lot... See to it that this lot is disposed of. This is the least you can do for the freedom I've given you. Yay! Time to murder people. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. God's ice cream for dinner is never sadness. It is if he's in my episode. Wrong button. To work in an ice cream shop? What is this too much you speak of? Try as you might to rouse Tengoawa, he seems completely detached from the waking world. Looks like you saved us twice today. Thank you. But what of him? Fast asleep, just as we were. Could this be what Sir Firmovar warned us of in his report? I see. Those stories are more than just wicked rumors. I suppose there is some small comfort in the fact that our enemy tipped their hand without causing loss of life. While the drowsiness made my eyes heavy, my ears could not mistake Leofine's arrogant voice. She would not scruple to attack former comrades in arms, then she has fallen farther than I had dared imagine. Yet we bear the blame for allowing her to get the upper hand, and doing so put innocent lives in danger. Another black mark on our order. Oh no, are you okay? Got a lot of noise over there. Oh, nope, he's not okay. He's got the demons. It's only thanks to you and your companions' efforts that the snow was not stained red this day. At the very least, allow us to carry him to the congregation. Work here is done, so we shall accompany them as far as Falcon's Nest. Indecisive, pray return to Ishgard and look after your friend. Doki. Full glad am I to see you well, Master Maru. I understand you come fresh from an encounter with none other than Leofine. Master Tentoawa now rests on the second floor. We shall stand vigil by his side every moment until his eyes open again. You should not have to wait long, but if you wish to check on him, please do so at your leisure. Why, thanks. There's another matter to discuss. Just before your departure to Goragne Mills, it seems there was another incident. A group of criminals were released from their cells, their guards found in a deep sleep. Doubtless Leofine was behind this. And doubtless the ruffians clashed with were these self-same criminals. Leofine is gathering those who would bear a grudge against the Temple Knights to her side, using this animosity to her advantage. We now know for certain that Leofine is the mastermind of these attacks, and that her aim is to chip away at the very foundation of the Temple Knights, our honor. She shared these revelations with my superiors. I shared these revelations with my superiors. It was decided that none would speak publicly of the artifact and its powers. Why not? The passage of the Unbound seeks to overthrow the nations of the world. One obvious method is to achieve this would be to stoke the flames of unrest among the common folk, thus sinking Ishgard into a mire of chaos and distrust, not unlike the blasphemies of the final days. So long as these failures are placed squarely on the shoulders of the Temple Knights, we can avoid fomenting a more abiding mistrust at the nation's very core. Ishgard's priests, I would gladly suffer any disgrace. Hi, Drakale, welcome in! Happy Thursday! The question remains as to whether we can apprehend Leofine before she tears our reputation to tatters. While Master Tentoawa slumbers, it falls to us to search clues that might point towards her whereabouts. Now, alright. We'll actually call it there. Because I assume Tot's hungry. So I'm gonna have to get things prepped. And I gotta feed the animals and all that other stuff. Whee! So, let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Doop-a-doo. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of your Thursdays and a fantastic rest of the week. Back tomorrow. We'll probably do Kingdom Come Deliverance tomorrow. Or some such. Where do we want to go? But yeah, thank you all very much for hanging out. I do appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow. More Kingdom Come Deliverance. We'll be working through probably main story tomorrow. If not main story, we'll work through side quests. One of the two. And then... yeah, that's all I got. But yes, have fun, everybody. We're gonna go say hi to Moody. Make sure you grab the raid messages. Moody is playing Nightingale. It is their first time playing the game. They're working through story while they explore and decorate and things. I don't know much about Nightingale other than the fact that it is kind of like an open world survival sandboxy style game. But yes, Moody Moomba is Chef's Kiss. Fabulous A triple plus. They play a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV, as well as other random games that strike their interest. They do all sorts. But go say hi, enjoy your time with Moody. They are lovely. Hi games, bye games! And I will see you all tomorrow for more medieval peasant simulator. Squire for hire, if you will. Have a good one, everybody. I love you. Stay safe. Wash your hands.